Today is the day. It's 5:30 a.m. Monday the 21st of November, and today finally is the day. After 4.5 years working in this sports field, transforming it from this to this, I've been dreaming of this day. I've been begging for it to the headmaster, the COO, anyone I could, saying we need to rebuild this ground. We need to do it. And today, the process finally begins. Let's get into it. Welcome back to another episode of Be Ghetto Vlogs. So like I said before, today is the day. We're finally doing the rebuild. I'm here at the Crowther Oval behind me. As you can see, it's looking a treat. Arguably the best it's ever looked. So it's kind of bittersweet that today it's getting ripped up, but it is a process that needs to happen. So I'm just waiting for Evergreen right now. Evergreen are the company that's in charge of doing the full rebuild. Very reputable company. They have rebuilt many AFL fields, cricket fields, private schools, you name it, they've done it. I'm very confident in their ability, and Adam, who is in charge of this project. So what's happening is the top sort of 50-60 mil of grass is getting taken off. The whole ground's going to be cultivated and laser leveled from the centre wicket downwards to the boundary, followed by all new irrigation system to make sure all the spacing from the sprinkler heads are uniform and getting every piece of the ground, because right now our irrigation spacings are way too far apart. There's parts of the ground that don't get watered by the irrigation. It's not ideal. And then following the irrigation, we will have 5 metre spacings of drainage throughout the entire ground, across the field, just straight into the pits that go out to stormwater. So essentially, and then after that, all new maxi rolls of Santarana Couch will be laid on top of the field. And Santarana Couch, for those of you who don't know, is a warm season grass, so it's perfect for cricket season. It doesn't need a whole lot of water. It thrives in the warm weather, so it'll just knit together nicely, grow together. That should be done by Christmas. The ideal time frame is it's done by Christmas. By mid-Jan, I'll be back out here mowing the ground, spraying out chemicals, getting it all nice and ready to go. And then term 1, the boys will be back on playing cricket. So yeah, let's get into it. So today is the top making. They're going to be ripping off the top. That's today's plan. That's going to take today, tomorrow, and tomorrow the school's actually got someone coming in to locate a cannon that is under the outfield. So if they can find the cannon, they're going to be trying to get it out of the ground. It's going to be pretty wild seeing a cannon get pulled out of the ground. It's been down there for God knows how long. But yeah, I mean, if it happens, cool. If not, and the cannon, maybe it's just a myth, who knows. I guess I'll be here to capture it all anyway. But first things first, while I wait, I marked out the sprinklers yesterday, the old sprinklers. I'm just going to go around with the shovel and try and pull those out to keep them as spares. Let's get into it. It's 2 p.m, I'm about to head home. I started at 6 a.m. this morning, so heading off at 2. As you can see here, the ground is virtually, I'd want to say about halfway done. From the top maker there, they've taken off the top, they've sod cut around areas just to get it close. But it's been quite a process. It's pretty bittersweet to see, but it's good. Can't wait for it to all come together. So that's the end of day 1, and next time you see me, it'll be tomorrow. Peace. All right, welcome back. It's Tuesday, the 22nd of November, day 2 of the Oval's rebuild. Yesterday, you saw how much got done. Unfortunately, as soon as I left at about 2 p.m, we got hit by a massive hailstorm. The ground was just covered in ice, hail, just looked like it had been snowing, and then it rained for a little bit. So work got called off yesterday for the guys doing the rebuild. They're back this morning. It's a little bit wet down one half of the ground, but Adam from Evergreen is confident that the far end of the ground is going to be fully ripped up today. The guys are meant to be coming today to locate the cannon, if it's actually under the ground, and then pulling it out if it is there. I'm not sure what's going to happen with that, but I'll be around to suss it out. They're still confident that by the end of tomorrow, the whole ground will be ripped up, and then on Thursday, they can start shaping it and getting it all level and ready for irrigation and drainage to come in the coming week. So stay tuned. Also, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe to the channel. It'll mean a lot to me, so let's get back into the video. Peace. Right, so a little update on the cannon that we are looking for. We had a guy come out here with like a radiology sort of scanner thing. I don't know exactly what it's called, but he pushed it around in a lot of areas. They thought they'd found it until I ran over there and said, no, that's actually a tank full of water for the irrigation. So just kind of burst their little bubble there. The map we had drawn of where the cannon might be was drawn by an 8 or 9 year old man that used to go to school here. Wasn't the most accurate map. But the guy pretty much walked over the whole area with his machine, couldn't find it. The machine only goes down about 5 meters deep, and yeah, found nothing there. So unfortunately, the cannon was not found. We still don't really know if it's a myth or not that it was there, but there has been confirmation by a few people that it is there. It's from World War I. The school got it delivered. Apparently the government gave every school a cannon for a keepsake, and somehow the cannon ended up getting buried as like landfill. Maybe on this oval somewhere. Unfortunately didn't find it, and that's probably the only chance we're going to get to try and find it. Okay, back to the video. Peace. Righto, that's it from day 2 of the rebuild. Today they almost got most of the ground ripped off. There's probably, I'm looking at it now, I'm probably going to say they're about 75% of the way through, which is pretty good considering all the hail we had yesterday and how wet the ground actually is. They'll come back, finish it all tomorrow, probably before lunchtime, and then they'll bring in their bleck that'll cultivate it all on Thursday and Friday and level it all out before the irrigation starts on Monday. So I might as well film a little bit of tomorrow until it's done, and then this video will be capped at the top making, and then the following video that I'll post maybe on the weekend will be the leveling of everything out. So yeah, a little recap today. Didn't find the cannon, and most of the ground has been fully ripped up. Peace. Yo, back out here for day 3, November 23rd, Wednesday. So last you saw, the ground was about 75% completed. I think today's plan is to strip the rest off. It's gotten a lot drier over the last couple of days. No rain overnight. So they'll get rid of that. They'll start removing the big, massive pile of spoil that they've pulled off the top of the ground. And then tomorrow they'll start to cultivate it and level it all out with the bleak. Today's video won't be too long because I am only working till 11 o'clock. I've got a medical, not really emergency, I've got to go to the hospital for something. Not really sure, just a few tests and everything. Might have to do some minor surgery, hopefully not. Hopefully it's a nothing, and then I can just get back to work and be sweet. But here is a look at what's happened out here so far. Boosh. Also been getting a lot of comments and personal messages on Instagram and stuff like that, asking what I'm going to be doing while the rebuild is happening and if I'm still going to be working here. This is my full-time job. I work at the school. I don't just do the sports fields. I mean, through like football and cricket, obviously I work on the sports field a lot, but I still work on all the grass in and around the school that I have to maintain, as well as the church that the school uses as well. I got to do all the grass there. So I'm not just hanging out here all day. I know the video makes it look like I'm just sitting here all day, but I'm still whippersnipping and mowing and doing everything else around the school, cleaning up areas like that. So fear not, I will be here for the foreseeable future. And once this project is completed, I'm going to have a lot more content for you guys. So stay tuned. Alright, so a quick little update. They're going to try and smash out the stripping of the turf today in the first sort of few hours of the day, and then they've also brought the bleck here to start cultivating it and start the leveling process, just because they lost a few hours on Monday due to the rain, and yesterday was a little bit wet, so they've lost a couple of hours. They're going to try to catch up, get the bleck on it later this afternoon, start leveling, so tomorrow they can just come in, finish it all off, and they should have it all leveled by Friday. Let's back into it. Alright, well that's it from me for this video. This is day 1, day 2 and day 3 of the Crowther Oval being rebuilt. Come back tomorrow, I'll film Thursday, Friday, and maybe put up another video over the weekend. But thank you for watching, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram if you want to see a little bit more of this sort of stuff. On TikTok I'm posting daily updates, so get over there, give it a follow, but make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube, and thank you for watching. Peace.